Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your universal forecast for 2020. So this is going to give you, everyone, a glimpse at what this coming year is holding for you. So I'm going to be doing two particular cards. I'll be doing one card from my regular deck for each and every single month, and then we'll also be getting animal wisdom for each particular month so that you get an idea of what your helper is, who your helper is going to be for the month. So I'm going to just go ahead and start shuffling to arrange these cards for all of you. And I did this last year. It was really powerful, and I think what I will do is, so obviously you'll see this the whole entire reading here, but I'm also going to monthly post just that particular month's universal forecast on Instagram and my Facebook. So if you don't follow me there, I encourage you to follow me, Finding Your Fiji, as both on Facebook and Instagram. So they're having me do this a little bit different. Okay, I see. I'm actually going to just scoot those out of the way because it'll be a little bit easier for me to have a little bit more space here for the cards. Slide that little angel over as well. All right, yeah, and if you're new to me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you get notified when I post new videos, because I do that on a regular basis for both angel readings and feng shui. So there's some really powerful adjustments and energy that you can shift within your physical space using the art and science of feng shui. So that's a really, I have a whole playlist. You'll see a link below for the Feng Shui Friday playlist, and that has a lot of really great information for you. Okay, so those are kind of bulky to do all of those at once, so I'm going to just, oops, that one's getting two. Oh, interesting. Sneaky angels. Sneaky, sneaky. So this, I'm basically just doing the layout for all 12 months. So doing it in this fashion helps me be able to track what month I'm on here as well. Okay, so we can get these out of the way. And I'm just going to kind of straighten these up for us here. Okay. All right, so let's get started. This again is a universal forecast. So this is for all of the signs, for all peoples, and it will go month by month throughout the entire year of 2020. So let's get started with January 2020. January 2020 is going to be magical. I love this. This is Archangel Raziel, and it is the Magician card. So this is about things being magical. And I've been feeling the energy, and my guides have been telling me the energy of 2020 is a lot more fast-paced. So if some of you were feeling a little bit like things were dragging, things weren't really moving forward, that is going to change right away starting in January of 2020. So this is, this energy of being able to tap into the resources that you already have. So it's not about needing anything new. This is letting you know that you have everything that you need to be able to move forward, to be a success, to co-create whatever it is that you want in your life. So really awesome energy around that. And then we have the elephant coming in as a guide for the month of January. The elephant is all about resolve, okay? So the elephant can pretty much plow through anything, right? Very, very strong, very determined. This particular energy is letting you know that you can overcome anything that gets in your way, right? So there's nothing that can stop you, essentially. So we love that energy for January. Yay! All right, so let's look at, I like to kind of keep those so I can see them. Let's look at February 2020. So February 2020, we've got an air card coming in. Air cards are about the head, the intellect, what's going on upstairs, I like to say. Air also relates to the element of metal in Feng Shui, which is about clarity or focus. This particular card is kind of coming out of the forest, right? Your end of a difficult situation. So you can see kind of the horses are coming out, right, into the clearing. And so it's the end of a difficult situation. It's really a great time to be in the space of opening to change, right? So rather than being like stuck in what you have been experiencing, being open to change. And that can show up in a number of different ways in your life. So this could be a beautiful month in February to let go of some bad habits, right? Some things that aren't serving you. Maybe things that you're eating or drinking that are just not good for your physical body and are not making you feel good, right? So feed your body good stuff is part of what this is about too. So end of difficulties, more of an opening is what I'm seeing there. You have the otter coming in. This is probably one of my favorite animal guides. The otter is all about surrender. So this month of February 2020, you've got to let go of control. You've got to release the reins, like that attachment to whatever is happening, and allow yourself to flow. So it's a really beautiful thing when you can get in a space of flowing with your life, because it really will seem magical when that happens. And of course, if you need any help with that, I do offer various things that I can assist you with around that. So let go of control and just allow yourself to be led and to be guided. So then looking at March of 2020, we have a water card now. Water is more about the depth of emotion. This particular card is the Seven of Water, which is about decisions, okay? Lots of decisions that need to happen in March of 2020. So oftentimes when this decision-making card comes up, it can feel sometimes like your guides have gone on radio silent, right? Or your angels aren't talking to you. But once you make the decision, they will be right there. They haven't gone anywhere. It's just you have free will and you've got to make this decision on your own. Can be kind of complex. This is a little bit of a duality card. So on the one hand, you may be procrastinating making the decision. And on the other hand, some of you may need a little bit more information. Pretty well guarantee that you know which category you fall in between those two, or you will once we get to March. And then, so keeping with the water theme for March, which can be more emotional too, right? So this month could be a little bit more emotional for you, but we have your animal totem for this month. Your guide is the whale. So another water, right? More water energy. And this is about your soul's path, your soul's purpose, right? So you're going to feel, if you're not already living your purpose, you're going to feel a strong push, right? You're going to feel a strong energy to honor that, to do what it is that you came here to do, and not be, doing some job or work that doesn't fulfill you, right? So you're going to be feeling some pressure if you're not already doing your life's work. Okay, looking at April 2020, we've got another air card. So we started out the year in January with a kind of a shift or a change card, right? That magician. Then we had some air energy coming in around focus in February, then water in March. Now again in April, we've got air. This air card, again, is about you getting in your head too much. So when you let your thoughts run wild, often they go downward spiraling, right? And so when you expect the worst, that is typically what happens. So the energy around this month is really making sure that you do whatever you can to focus on what it is that you want rather than what it is that you don't want. So if something comes up and you find yourself saying something that doesn't feel very positive, say, okay, cancel that. I don't want that. What is it that I do want? And then put that out into words, right? Focus that out. You could be losing some sleep this month if you're letting your thoughts run wild in that way. And the fox is bringing in this energy of adaptability in the month of April. So be adaptable. Go with the flow. Is really a good thing to do this month. And it's... so it is change, right? There is change happening, and oftentimes our ego gets a little freaked out about change, which might be why it's like conjuring up all these horrible things that could potentially happen. If you can give your mind something else to do, right? Keep your mind occupied or busy, give it a job to do, and really focus on what it is that you want to attract into your life, the things that you want to co-create. And again, going with that flow, right? So this is about the, kind of bringing in that otter energy again around surrender and going with the flow. So that's what we have for April 2020. For May 2020, we have another water card. So we're kind of alternating between air and water here, the whole first part of the year. The 10 of water is a more positive energy. Water cards, again, are about the depth of emotion, right? Water is about contemplation, going within. And this particular water card is about contented family. It's very much about this energy of balancing your emotions and your mental considerations, so mind and emotions, balancing both of those things. There's this energy around trusting people, right? Feeling like you can trust others and having trustworthy relationships. So that's a really, really good energy. And then we have the antelope coming in for you, which is, again, decisiveness. So like March, now in May, you do have to be decisive, and the antelope will help you with that, right? The antelope is really, really great about making decisions. And then it's not just about making the decision. You've got to then take action. So make the decision and then lean in and start taking action. So like when I moved to Maui, right? I made the decision that I was moving to Maui, but it could have taken me a very, very long time to get here if I didn't start taking action. As it was, it happened very, very quickly. I sold my house and everything and was here within 5 months, right? So it happened very, very quickly for me, but it was really just a matter of leaning in and taking those small actions, which led me to the big action of moving here to Maui from Minnesota. Okay. Now let's look at June of 2020. It seems so weird to say that, right? So we have another shift or change card. So we had this in January. Now we've got it again in June. There's going to be a shift or a change. This is the ego card. This is Archangel Jophiel is coming in here with the ego card. And you might be feeling a little trapped this month. You might be feeling a little stuck, or like maybe a little bit like things aren't turning out the way that you wanted them to, or the way that you thought they would. You're too focused on material stuff, number one. So if you can focus on the other things, not so much the money and the physical objects, focus on what else is really great in your life at this time. And then again, you've got these negative thoughts coming in June. So we've got to nip those in the bud, and we need to really be in a space of feeling them in your body, feel where they are, get the message, and then think, what is it that you do want? So pay attention to the signs this month. The owl is going to bring you a lot of signs. So pay attention. Keep your eyes and ears open. Some of you will hear things, you'll see things, you'll just feel like you know something, or there'll be some sort of synchronicity, right? These are all signs. So pay attention to those signs in the month of June. Moving into July of 2020, we have another shift or change card. So summertime is going to be a little bit of upheaval, a little bit of changes. So we've got the 16 card coming in, the life experience card. This is Archangel Chamuel. And this is a significant life experience, something big that's going to happen that is going to change things, change your perspective, give you an aha moment, really get you in a space of revelation, right? So being like, wow, things are opening up, you're really seeing things in a different way. And it's also time to spread your wings. So this would be a great time to launch something, right? Spreading your wings can be about starting a new job, starting something new, moving into a new home, launching a product, whatever it might be. There's this beautiful energy around spreading your wings. And then we also have the horse card coming in for you. So your guide in the month of July is the horse, which is all about freedom, okay? So the horse and freedom is really about letting you know that you always have a choice. You have a choice to shift your life. If you're not happy with it at this point in time, you have the option to shift it. You also have the choice as to how you react to the things that happen in your life. So you can choose to react positively. You can choose to be in a space of looking for the learning, the lesson, the gift in whatever is occurring, right? So that's what I would encourage you to do. Choose the positive, choose the lesson, choose the revelation. Moving now into August 2020, we have water again coming in. So it is a little bit of a watery year, a lot of air and a lot of water. So emotions and head stuff. So this Knight of Water is actually a really great card. Water again about the depth of emotion, about going within. The emotions here is falling in love. So yay, we love, love, love the energy around this. There could be a wedding proposal that happens in August of 2020 for you. It's also, again, this balance of emotions. So here we have this coming in again about balancing emotions, which was happening earlier in the year. You may get invited to some sort of social event, that type of thing. And it is sort of this celebratory energy, right? And if you are already in a relationship, it can be about a deepening of that relationship or a higher level of commitment that is happening during that time. So then your animal guide is the raven. The raven is really, connects very much with that energy that we had in January, because it is about magic. And this is about owning your power. So you are a powerful co-creator. You get to create whatever it is that you want in your life, right? So it's a beautiful, beautiful energy around that. And I would also encourage you and remind you that you're not having to do it alone, right? Like there is you have guides, you have a whole team of angels and guides that are here to support and assist you with the changes that you want to make. Okay, let's look at September of 2020 now. Finally, we get a little bit different shift of elements. So we now have some fire coming in, so more active energy coming in September of 2020. This Seven of Fire so fire in general is about passion, action, charisma. It's definitely, you know, inspiring, that type of thing. And this particular card is about standing up for yourself. So you may find yourself needing to defend your beliefs or your decisions, or just in some way having to stand up for yourself in the month of September. Stand your ground, but make sure that you're not fighting about everything, right? Choose your battles. Choose the things that you really feel like you need to stand up for, and let the other things go. This is the first sign that we've had of a good flow of money coming in. So in September, you'll have a really nice flow of money coming in. We've got the buffalo with the abundance card, right? And this is letting you know that you are being taken care of. You are being cared for and provided for. So that beautiful buffalo energy is all about cash money, right? The money, the flow, the being taken care of in that way. All right, let's look at October. So October is the one that they gave me 2 cards for our universal forecast for October. And this is 2 kings, so that's kind of interesting. 2 kings and also the kangaroo, so that's really kind of interesting. So for October of 2020, we have the king of air coming in, so again, head stuff. And again, this is about speaking your mind, okay? So that's going to continue a bit from September, about needing to speak your mind, speak your truth. This would be a great month to get some help. Get a mentor, start working with somebody, get some professional help. Again, we have this balance of the mental and emotional considerations, right? So that's sort of a really big theme throughout the whole year, is about balancing what's going on in your head along with your emotions. So balancing both of those things. And then we do have the King of Earth coming in for you. King of Earth is probably one of my favorite cards in the whole deck, because this is the Midas Touch. So this is letting you know that you have the ability to create some pretty amazing magic in the month of October. So you can accept opportunities that are coming to you. This is a very successful time for you. So October is going to be a really nice, successful time. And again, the opportunities. And then we've got the kangaroo coming in October, which is all about gratitude. So really being in a space of being thankful for what it is that you have. So we had in the month of September more of that abundance coming in. Now in October, you get to show your gratitude for that and all the other beautiful opportunities and gifts that are coming to you. It's just, you know, be thankful for your blessings. Okay, so the November universal forecast is now, again, another shift or change card. So we had that in January, we had it in June, again in July, and now in November. So there's going to be a shifting of energy. This is the moon, Archangel Haniel. Archangel Haniel definitely is our angel that has, I want to say, like tethers to the moon, right? So pay attention to how the moon impacts you. Also pay attention to your intuition, right? Follow your intuitive nudges. There's definitely a feeling of your psychic abilities increasing in the month of November 2020. There's lots of things going on behind the scenes that you cannot see, but you can feel them, right? You can kind of intuit that. Don't let any fears that you have stop you, right? Don't let them hold you back. Make sure that you're taking action despite the fears on those things that you're intuitively guided to do. November is going to be a great month for you to stop poking yourself. So we've got this cute little porcupine here, and it is about letting go of guilt and shame, right? So this is really that innocence card. So free yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Free yourself of any, self-destructive words or things that you're saying or doing, or that type of thing that is negative or derogatory to yourself, right? So stop doing that. Really be in a space of forgiveness in the month of November. Okay. The final month, December 2020, your universal forecast is another water. So we literally had only one earth and one fire card for the whole year. So very much this water and air energy. And here we are ending the year in 2020 with a water card. The Two of Water is coming in. Again, water is about the depth of emotion. It's definitely about going within. It's contemplation. This particular card is a celebration, right? A relationship that begins to deepen or gets deeper, right? Definitely the energy around this is resolution. So people coming together. It's sort of this connection, this coming together. So, which is interesting with the election in November, that then in December we've got this coming together. So that does bring me hope around this coming election. And then the eagle is your talisman for December 2020. This is your spirit. Pay attention. Look at things from that higher light perspective, right? The important thing for you always, but particularly in December, is to trust your instincts, trust your intuitions, trust what your body is telling you, because we feel things, right? In our emotions, we feel kind of what's happening. So that is what we have for you for your universal forecast for this year. Have an amazing month, and stay tuned to hear about how you can get a horoscope for your home. That's kind of a juicy thing. Have an amazing month and amazing year. Much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji again. Happy holidays, and I'd like to share with you a special offer on a horoscope for your home. So if you enjoy the horoscopes and the forecasts that you receive from the angels, this is something a little bit different because it is specifically for your home. This is a flying star consultation, and the flying star is really valuable, very valuable tool because it looks at the energy of your home or office by combining a number of different things. It combines time, it combines direction, and it combines space. And this creates a powerful and very revealing horoscope for you. So what you get with this, this particular consultation is you get a map, a flying star map of your personal space. You also get specific adjustments for you to do within the home. And there are specific adjustments for the home for longer periods of time, and then also for each individual year. So you'll get for 2020 the adjustments that will be needing to be put in place by the beginning of February 2020. And the energy does change yearly as the new Chinese year comes into play. So a yearly update is recommended just to check in. We also will hop on the phone and I will share with you. It usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes to go through all of the adjustments and to share all of that with you. And then of course you're able to follow up with any questions that you have. So if you're interested in doing the Flying Star, I will put a link below to the coupon code, which I think is just flying. So I'm all of a sudden not sure about that. So I believe the coupon code is flying, but I will put a link to it below, and that will save you $51 on this particular horoscope for your home. So much love and aloha. Have an amazing day.